Hey everybody, it's Mr. Roth, principal at the Norristown Area High School, and I'm joining you today to talk about something that is really serious. I know that we've given you a lot of videos thus far, and we've talked a lot about things like attendance and what classes look like and behavioral expectations when you're on the web. But there's some things that are more important really than most things that we talk about in school. And there are some things that we can't joke about and we have to take serious. And I want to make sure that you know that during this time that you're away, that we're not all together in the school, that you still have the ability to reach out for help anonymously when people really need it. I know that we live in this culture where it's not always the cool thing to do for you to reach out and let people know when other people might get into some trouble or you might be nervous about saying that a friend really needs help. But I want you to ask yourself, would you rather be uncomfortable in reporting something or regret that you didn't report it when something horrific happens? I think we all know the answer to that. So Safe2Say is something that Norristown students, to be honest, have used really well, really effectively, and in only very serious situations since Safe2Say came about a couple years ago. So when you hear that something really serious is going on, I'm talking about someone's life is in danger. Safe2Say is a great tool to use, and again, it's anonymous. So see it, report it. How do you report things? And what are you reporting? Well, maybe you have a friend who sends you that late night text who says that they just don't know what to do and maybe they're thinking about hurting themselves or taking their life. Maybe you have that friend who's got an ongoing issue with someone and they're thinking about taking matters into their own hands in ways that they'll never be able to take back. Violence of the type that might really hurt someone. Maybe when we're back in school, you hear rumors about someone who's posting things online that make you feel a little uncomfortable about the fact that maybe they would commit a school shooting or something like that. I know none of these things are comfortable to think about, but it's important that if we do have that feeling, trust yourself. Know that that feeling exists for a reason and report it. You can go to the mobile app or you can call this number 1-844 SAF2SAY, or you can go to Safe2SayPA.org. You can also go straight through your class link. There's a button for Safe2Say there, and you can file a report. Again, it's anonymous. So where does your report go? Well, your report is handled by an operator almost like you were calling 911. The only difference is the person who gets your report doesn't know who you are. They are then going to take the information that you give them. They're going to ask you for more information, whether it's on the phone or electronically. And then they're going to communicate with school personnel, police, mental health, whatever they need to do to make sure that whoever you're reaching out to try to help gets the help that they need. And I can promise you, because I'm on the receiving end of these things, it's really never about trying to get people in trouble. It's about trying to keep people safe. It amazes me how often you guys do this. The one thing I will say is that while it is anonymous, if you do put in a false report, that can end really badly for you. And I'm not saying that because I want you to second guess whether something is serious or not. If you think it's serious, we won't second guess you for that. But if you do this as a prank, that's going to be a problem. And yes, they do have a way, if they really need to find out who you are. But they won't do that if your report's legitimate. So whether it's that you reach out and say, hey, my friend so-and-so, they keep putting these things online about taking their own life or hurting themselves. To be honest, we don't care who you are. We just want to reach out to that person and get them some help. If you say that you saw on Snapchat that somebody's going to take a gun to the park and shoot someone, we don't really care who you are. And it's not about getting that person in trouble. It's about making sure that they don't get in trouble and making sure they don't do something stupid that they'll regret. So this is a pretty serious matter, but want to make sure that you know how to reach out. Can you still email us or call us? Absolutely. But we're not going to get that email right away. We're not going to get that phone call right away. And sometimes you don't have time to waste. So thank you for being you. Thank you for taking these things seriously. When you see it, report it. Your friends will appreciate it. Have a good day.